crisis is separate from a personality. Crisis is separate from a human being. A human being is fixed and final, but crisis impinges upon us from outside and then leaves us. It is not permanent, it is perennial. It comes to you, it touches you, it hits you, it affects you, it changes you. Now it depends how strong you are. Whether you're a rock or a rock is a very strong, a tree is even stronger because a tree also gives. It is not like that it is only strong, it also gives. So a man is has a crisis, it impinges from outside, and then it depends on you how you face it, how you confront it, how you win it. You see, this is what, in fact, I have been speaking in a number of sessions. The only example, the only difference is I do not have such an example of agony and pain and a pang of life which she underwent. Thank you very much, Darshini, for giving the young listeners very good example of yourself and making them strong. I hope most of the girls would learn from here and they'll make their career, because everybody should know that victory, triumph, success does not come by sheer luck or a chance or accident. It's not accident in life. Success is never an accident in life. You see, the whole concept is success is more painful than pain. You see, you get pain once, you do not get success. But when you start getting pain of life time and again, then you start testing the success. Do you have the courage and a caliber to sustain that? Can you witness and withstand that kind of a pain time and again for years together? Yes, if you can, then only you can think of success. Otherwise, forget success, because success would not come overnight. And if it comes overnight, it is futile. It stays, it goes off. कहते हैं कि there is a river called Thames in England. Say that the current, it's a huge current in river Thames, and it says that if somebody falls into Thames, it will automatically die. Even fish cannot survive in such a huge current. Say, throw a person, throw a man, throw a woman, a strong woman into river Thames, she would come out with a fish in her mouth. So remember, everybody falls into hot water. Everybody falls into soup. You should know how to fish in troubled water. And once you know how to fish in troubled water, pain is a part of life. It will come again, it will come again. And this is a very, very good example for most of you. कहते हैं हिंदी में, रेगिस्तान का अटल नीरस सत्य झेलने के बाद ही वसंत के उन्माद गीत प्राप्त होते हैं. The tacit, tiring truth of life is that you have to face the desert, and then only you get to hear the melody of spring. You have to have, this is life. It has to go through. You have to go through it. And if you don't want to go through it, then don't think of success. Don't think of triumph. And don't start blaming others for you not getting success, because you do not know the success story of others. When you talk of success story, you see the pain story. You see the story of pang of her life. You see the story of all the fall that she has undergone in her life, the kind of insults of life. There are 2,000 more insults. Then you get one small success. So all of you, I would not like to speak much, but remember one thing, that don't make it a fashion. All of you who are sitting here, who are the listeners, students, school students, college students, the working ladies, the men who are sitting here who want to achieve something in life. It's very, very important that if you want to register a success in life, you have to face it. You have to face the challenges of the world. You have to take up new things. You have to experience life every day. You have to be ready, but then be very, very strong. Don't get moved by it. You have to be very strong like a tree, which Rashmi has just pointed out. You have to be very strong like a rock, so that it does not put so much impact on your personality. You remain strong. I know that everybody cries inside, but you see, you should learn from your tears. You have to experience life. If you do not learn from the lessons of life, you're not going to get success. Take the example of any of the successful people in this world. You'll find how painful their life was. If it is more painful, there would be more success to your life. So don't worry about it. It's all life. It will happen, but we must learn from such examples that despite, you see, there's another thing which I would like to add. Sometimes the loss is not personal. The loss is a public loss. The loss is not personal. But see, a person who has undergone such a huge personal loss and then only emerged victorious, he's the one who has to be saluted once and time and again. So thank you very much for giving me this platform. Thank you very much for making me a part of this life transforming session. It does not transform the life of the listeners, it transforms the life of the speakers also. Thank you, Braj, for giving me this opportunity to speak.
Thank you, Dr. Rashmi Jeta, for rightly addressing the issue and enlightening us with your wonderful anecdotes and examples. My sincere thanks to you, sir, for being so deliberate despite being unwell. Thank you once again.